According to a recent study, most people believe in miracles. But sadly, according to that same study, most people don't believe that a miracle will ever happen for them. And yet, belief is one of the foundational principles of receiving. Because if you don't believe you can receive, you won't be open to receiving. So when we come back, we're going to take a look at a miracle that happened for me so that you will open your heart and be ready to expect your own miracle. Welcome everyone, I'm Dr. Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer. And as some of you may know, I'm clairaudient, so I get to speak with the angels all day long. But even that wasn't enough for me on this one particular day. I needed more. I needed a personal miracle. So as I wake up and I notice that the sky is overcast, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's kind of matching my mood. I have allowed myself to be overcome with despair, discouragement, fear, guilt, anger over the world events. I have allowed myself to tap into and become part of the problem instead of the solution. Well, I get myself out of bed and get dressed to go on my walk. Because usually my walk is all that I need in order to reset, rebalance, and realign with all of the love from the divine. So I get started, I'm walking along, and I'm not really thinking about anything. And I'm a couple of blocks in, and all of a sudden it hits me. I'm in trouble. I feel so heavy that it's almost impossible to continue walking. I feel so overwhelmed with the sadness of the world that I'm not really able to hold my head up. And I recognize at that moment that I need help. So I look into the sky and, it's overcast, so I'm seeing clouds. And I'm noticing, too, at this same time that it's gotten very quiet. There are no sounds from the birds or any of the other animals. It's as though everything is waiting. So I look up into the sky and I say, I need help. I am really in a bad place. And then I think to myself, and I have so many people that are depending on me this day to help them climb into a place that feels good, to let go of the despair and the discouragement and the disappointment. So I can't come to our sessions feeling this way, this dark, dreary energy, when they are depending on me to bring the light. So I've said now, I need help. I continue walking. Even though each step seems to take forever, I'm making some progress, and as I begin to turn the corner to go up a hill, I'm starting to feel a little better. Just acknowledging that I needed help started me to remember all the help that has always been there for me in the past. And then I hear the energetic realm say to me, you need a sign. And it felt like they had sent a life preserver, as though I were out in the middle of the ocean and a life preserver had just appeared right next to me. And I thought to myself, yes, I need a sign. I need a sign. But I need something outside of myself. I can't have this same conversation that I've got going on 24/7. It has to be something different. I need a miracle. I need an outward sign. So, again, I look up and say to the divine, I need a sign that is outside of me. It can't just be the energetic realm talking to me. I need to know that I am so loved that the natural kingdom will participate in this event as I'm outside in all this beautiful abundance. So I'm walking along and I realize, okay, now I'm in a state of expectation. I got the information about what I needed to do, and that lifted me up a little. And now I've asked for the sign, and so I've allowed myself to believe that it's possible and to get into the place where I'm looking around in excited expectation. I'm anticipating a good outcome. And within a few minutes, the clouds part, and the sun shines down upon me as I am walking, and off in the distance I hear birds break into song. And all of that despair lifts from me because I realize I am so loved and so cherished that the divine conspired to make sure that the clouds would part and the birds would sing just as I asked, so that I would know and remember that I am loved. And so I walked on, I completed my walk, and as I walked, I gave so much gratitude to the divine for creating this miracle for me. And then I was reminded that I needed to share this miracle with all of you so that you too would know that you are so loved, that you are so special, that you are so important to the divine, that they are just waiting to give you the miracle of your heart. Whatever it is that you desire, if you can believe that you deserve this, if you are willing to receive it, if you will open your heart and get into that place of joy, they want to give you a miracle, the desires of your heart. So please, if you are feeling sad or depressed or just overwhelmed by negativity, please don't spend another moment in that place. Instead, recognize where you are. Recognize that you need help, and then open your heart to receive. You must be in a state where you are willing to receive before you will see the miracle that they're giving to you. You see, I could have walked on and the clouds would have parted and the birds would have sung, and if I wasn't expecting it, if I wasn't open to receiving, I would have missed it. Nobody popped up in front of me and said, it's going to be okay. I had to be in a place where I was willing to receive, and you do as well. So know that you are worthy. Know that the divine want to give you the desires of your heart. And from that knowledge, get into the place where you are open to receiving. Believe in miracles. Believe in love. Love is a miracle, and miracles are made of love. I want you to receive a miracle. So please, join me in that place of belief, that place where miracles are created. Join me in love. Thanks so much for being here and sharing my miracle with me. I'm sending you all my love and joy.